These are the ship's computer files. What little we know about Krypton, we know from them. Unfortunately, the files were heavily damaged during the ship's trek to Earth. The government hasn't been able to recover much, and neither have I. That's why I enlisted Professor Stone's help, to see if he could retrieve the information. Right now, all we have are the last moments on Krypton.
This is Victor Fries, the thermal expert. Nobel and Kyoto prizes. He was measuring atmospheric carbon levels near the Arctic Circle 3 days ago. They found his body at the bottom of a ravine. It wasn't the fall that killed him, though. His carotid artery was severed, presumably by the ice he hit on the way down.
You are one to speak. You are blood-soaked in betrayal. If I had to do it over, I would have warned them all. I would have shouted to the skies. Trust not the monster Highfather. He is mad with power.
She's under the impression that the Justice League is killing off America's greatest scientists. I informed her that was nonsense. I hope I was right.
What's her reason?
She's a scientist. She sees patterns. Aha!
What aren't you telling me, Will?
Come on, Kirk. You know the deal. You get hired, sign papers, keep secrets. But if I thought there was anything you should know, I wouldn't hold back.
You know how Will is. So sure of himself. He can be too clever for his own good. I'm afraid. I'm worried about you too, Kirk. I read the news. I worry you're in as much danger as any of us.
Remember, you are the best your generation has to offer. Do not squander your talents. Be brazen, be bold. The world needs change. And you're among the few who can make that happen.
Nice little bloodbath. Was this really necessary?
They got rambunctious.
You realize this is embassy property. Technically, it's off limits to law enforcement.
Technically, we're not the police.
Don't get wise with me. The old lady's not gonna like this.
Come on, Superman, we both know what's going on here. This is straight-up spin control. Certain police reports are coming out that are gonna make people wonder about you. So here I am, getting the full court press on the Man of Steel's human side. If that's not an oxymoron.
He was very matter-of-fact. He said he had a job for me, and I'm doing it.
Which is?
Can't say. But I did see Wonder Woman.
Oh, jeez, I know what he looks like. Weren't you freaked? He's a killer alien. Dude could have probably hurt you just by looking at you real hard.
These were important men, Lois. The President wants to ensure that there were no security breaches.
Yeah, Hank, what's up? Warm up the brandy. Got one reading left.
I just finished my speech this afternoon. Molecular miniaturization. A big idea for a shrinking world.
Thought you'd get away, huh? I only wish I could be there when the Senate committee gets a load of this pony show.
Needless to say, this is a conversation we never had. But I want you to know that forensics is further implicating the Justice League in these murders.
What forensics, exactly?
It's serious enough that I'm making this call. It might behoove you if the League volunteered on their own to speak to the authorities.
I am speaking to the authorities. I'm speaking to you.
Don't get heated with me, Superman. I'm only trying to lessen the pressure. If things get difficult, I won't be able to protect you.
They want us to know. Maybe that's their game. Maybe they're warning us to stop the project.
They are all a bunch of cold-blooded killers!
Not Kirk.
He's a freaking vampire, for Christ's sakes!
He only kills criminals. You're off base.
Just because you're best buddies doesn't mean you're safe. None of us are. If Freeze and the others are on their list, we all are.
I was only there at the beginning. It wasn't me. It was Luthor.
Maybe we should go public. If everyone knows, it'll take the heat off us. It'll be in the government's lap.
Yeah, let's make them mad at us too.
It's not as if they're protecting us.
The League doesn't want to expose themselves further. They've been sloppy.
For Christ's sakes, Holt, you named the damn thing. You got half of us hired.
It's a world of heathens and brutes, my child. History will praise your courage and sacrifice. This is not the time to waver. You have a world counting on you.
This is my special spot. One place in my world where the sky's open and you can see the stars. This is where I come to think.
About what?
Life, honor, You and I are the only hope for our worlds, Becca. But there will be treachery everywhere, and we must be prepared.
Your egg is set, Lara. All I have to do is add my genetic code. Just one fingerprint.
That was seismic magnitude 9.8. We're at the end.
An incubator pod. So the rumors were true. You should not have opposed me, Jor-El. I still can't believe you allied with those dolts on the Council. We could have ruled Krypton.